Boy George and Matt Lucas are here. So good to see you both.
Nice to see you.
You go back a long way, though, don't you? You know each other anyway.
Well, I was a fan. I watched Matt on Shooting Stars.
Who didn't? Wasn't
And
it?
when we did Taboo, I was like, Matt should play Lee, and it happened.
You were delighted.
He was incredible. He was the best Lee.
Thank you. I'm obviously a big fan of George's, and you know, grew up listening to his music, and yeah, so George wrote this stage musical, and that was my musical debut. Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
You weren't the only one, though, because there was somebody else there as well. Luke Evans was there too.
Yeah.
Look at Luke Evans as a child.
And Luke's, yeah, I'm going to, we're both going to see that play soon.
Yeah.
Oh, with the Billy Backstairs Billy.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really fun. Isn't it funny how, you know, that you all sort of know each other and there's all these connections and you've kick-started a lot of careers, George?
Well, yeah, but we have a lot of mutual friends as well in common, so...
Yeah.
We're in the Philip Sonnon fan club. Both
We
of
are.
us.
But we first met each other in Heaven nightclub. That's where we got talking, and George says, yes, I've got this musical and I'd love you to come and do it.
And then it all worked out.
Yeah, I was thrilled.
Which is fantastic. You look younger now than you did back then, if you don't mind me saying.
Oh, that's kind
you
of
look
you to
exactly the
say.
same, which is ridiculous and annoying. But you do.
Thank you.
Now, look, the last time you were on, we were talking about Christmas cracker jokes,
Yes.
weren't we?
Yes.
And we get so many Christmas cracker jokes.
Yeah, so in my book, The Boy Who Slept Through Christmas, there's Leo, the lead character. One of the many things he does is he writes some terrible Christmas cracker
Really
jokes.
bad.
So we asked viewers to send theirs in, and we've got 3 here.
Have you picked the
that I've picked,
best
yeah.
worst, if you know what I mean?
The best worst, yeah,
right,
exactly.
Go.
Here
See
we
if you
go.
make
See
us
if you can
laugh.
get
Like,
this.
Georgie, you ready? Right, go.
Here we go. What's yellow, a bit nutty, and swings from tree to tree?
I don't know. Tell me.
Tarzipan.
Oh, man,
Okay.
that's really bad.
Really bad. Really bad.
Go on, then.
Okay, here's a bad one.
Do worse.
What's orange and sounds like a parrot?
Orange and sounds like a parrot? I don't know. Is it rude?
A carrot!
A carrot! It's not rude at all.
Yeah, don't worry.
I like that. No, it's fine.
I'm very wholesome these days. All right, here's the last one.
Go
This is more Christmas themed.
Go.
Why did the choir have to cancel their carol concert? They caught tinselitis.
Oh, yay! Yay! My favourite,
Yeah.
Santa goes to the doctor and Santa says, I've got a mince pie stuck up my bottom. And then the doctor has a wee look and says, you have indeed got a mince pie stuck up your bottom, but we've got cream for that.
You should not be on TV, you know that.
That's the worst joke.
They should take your licence away from you.
That was really bad.
That was
I'm
really good.
sorry. Hilary, have you got a joke?
Yeah, there's definitely medical flavour to all these, aren't there?
Go on, then.
So where does Santa go when he's sick?
I don't know.
Oh, the elf centre.
Oh, absolutely. That's enough of that, I think. George, you have a think about a joke that you can tell me
I don't
that's
know
clean.
any jokes that were broadcastable at this time.
Well, that's
in
what
the
I was
morning.
thinking. That's why I didn't ask.
Rock and roll band jokes, not good.
Oh, I can imagine. You're back later, both of you. We're going to talk lots more about The Boy Who Slept Through Christmas and all the amazing things that you're up to, and obviously your book, Karma. A great name for a great book. Thank you both. I just would like just to sit and watch you both, just sitting on my sofa. It's great. Now, oh, goodness me, what
You see Madonna.
did you?
Yeah, we went to see Madonna at the O2.
Oh, wow.
She's very good, you know.
Is she?
Yes.
I can talk about Madonna with Boy George.
Yes, you can.
he's like,
go
no,
back.
you're okay.
She was great.
Was she
All the
fabulous?
stars were there. Kate Moss was...
And Boy George is back, sharing his, well, what a story, what a life, including what he really thinks of Madonna. That's a good idea, because then you don't have to do all that faffing around, putting it in your phone and numbers, just give them a bracelet with your thing on it.
Exactly.
Let's do that.
It helps
if
when
you're
you're on
dating.
TV, though.
Yeah, that's very
on the
true.
internet.
Have you met the tailor?
Very briefly
Right.
in New York a couple of years ago, because my little niece was a fan, so we had a selfie together backstage.
Oh, look, there you are. That's cool. Excellent. You've met everybody. I'm going to talk to you loads in just a moment. But first, back to Andy in the snow. Hi, Andy.
Oh, Lorraine, but has Boy George met me? The Swifts are one thing, but has he met
Yeah,
me?
of course he has.
I think the answer to that question is yeah, I know. I know.
everybody.
I was trying to be slightly dramatic, but anyway. Yeah.
Good luck to you. Boy George is right here sharing his life story in a new autobiography. It's called Karma. There it is, gorgeous picture. Boy George, I'm loving that picture. You look fabulous.
Yeah, it's good, isn't
And
it?
with your hats, your signature hats.
Absolutely.
Is this a definitive, would you say?
No.
No.
No, I think I'll write other stuff.
Good.
You know, I really enjoyed it, actually. I really enjoyed... Once I got into the discipline of actually... I was doing it on tour.
Right.
So it was hard.
Yeah.
And my makeup artist dropped a tequila sunrise on my computer, so I almost lost everything.
Oh, no.
I had to go to the Mac store, so luckily it was all
What a
safe.
great excuse. Couldn't write my book.
And she couldn't care less either. She was like, shouldn't have left it there. She was like...
I dropped a tequila sunrise on it. The thing I've always loved about you, you know, when I watched you at first as a huge fan, your honesty. It's very disarming, particularly at that time. And I think sometimes talk show hosts, especially in America, just didn't know what to do with you. You were like, wow, this guy doesn't play by the rules.
Well, also, I think that, you know, I didn't know how to do an interview. I just thought, you know, you just went on and said what you thought, and somebody asked you a question, you answered it. Honestly, I mean, listen, as I've got older, I've definitely got better at sort of trying not to say too many controversial things. But in a book, what's great is that you can write things down in a more intelligent way, so it doesn't sound as critical sometimes as people think, you know.
Right, exactly. Because the thing about you is you've got a great sense of humour, and you will say something, you know, just off the cuff, or you'll put a wee tweet out, or you'll do whatever. And then the trouble is these days, everything is like, nobody thinks about the nuance or what the reason was behind it, and then you just get a pile on.
I think having a sense of humour is essential.
Oh,
and if you can't laugh at yourself, let me do it.
I love that. And I love that you've got... I mean, you don't just have wee spats with kind of like nobody. You have spats with Madonna and Adele, but they're not really spats. It's just, it's funny. You know, it's fun.
I think that you can admire somebody and think they're genius and also think they're a bit mean.
Right,
And that covers Madonna in its entirety.
we should leave that little bon mot right there. No, you're right, and you're absolutely right.
I was at the show. I went to see the show. The show was great.
Was it really
Took
good?
my sister, who turns out was a secret Madonna fan, was hiding a calendar in her bedroom all through the 80s.
Instead of having you in a calendar.
No, she had me as a brother. She wasn't going to be a fan of me. But yeah, so I took my sister. See Madonna, we had a brilliant night. It was great, yeah.
She is, like I said to, you know, we were talking to Matt, she has a great turn.
Love the songs, big fan of the music.
Absolutely.
Love her, really, you know.
Yeah. But kind of, you think to yourself, she's Madonna, she can sort of do what she wants. It's a bit like you. You can do whatever
See Madonna, get over it.
But you can do whatever you want to do. You've earned the right to do whatever you want, George.
I'm nice to everyone I meet. You know, because actually I've discovered that you actually get a lot out of that. Because if someone walks up to you and they're friendly and you're not, you just ruin people's day.
Oh, you're so right.
So it's a responsibility, you know.
You're so right.
I know, I'm saying in the past I was a bit of a diva and I used to be a bit insecure.
Yeah.
I was never rude to people, but I might be not ready and panicking and not dressed right. Now I don't care what I look like.
Oh, you look gorgeous.
If I'm in my civvies and the woolly hat on, I always say yes, always.
Listen, you're doing panto, yes you are.
I'm
You've done it before, a wee bit, haven't you?
No, never done it. Never done it. This is my first
This is the
introduction.
debut.
So we did Liverpool the weekend. It was amazing. We're in Cardiff this weekend.
That's right.
It's brilliant.
What are you?
Captain Hook.
Oh, brilliant.
Captain Hook. And if you come, I'll give you a name check because you know, if anyone famous turns up, I mention him in the show.
I'm there at the front row because you're doing Glasgow, aren't you? You're doing Glasgow.
Going up to Scotland. Apparently, they're the best booers on the planet.
They will if they like you.
I cannot wait. No, because it's all booing.
That's what I mean.
Booing,
if they like you as a baddie, you will be There'll be a lot of booze, but good booze, like proper.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Are you loving it though? Is it really good fun?
Yeah.
Because it makes total sense.
The kids really take it seriously.
Oh, yeah.
I had to explain to a little girl that I didn't hate Peter Pan, this little girl dressed as Tinkerbell. I was like, no, we just argue, but we love each other.
Oh.
And I got a little hug at the end.
Oh,
So
no,
sweet.
that's so cute. So I see you doing more of that because it's great fun. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, you know, I'm doing that and then I'm going to Moulin Rouge in New York. So I took Peter Pan because I thought it would get me in shape for America next year.
Right.
So I knew I was going to do it. And you just can't walk into that kind of show if you're not match fit, you know, so I'm really enjoying it.
You have to be absolutely on your game. Lots of laughs in this book, some sadness as well. You talk about your mum, and I know that your mum dying was such a... I mean, for everyone, that's huge. That's enormous. You were there, though, and that's a privilege. It's really hard.
Amazing.
But
it was
to be
amazing,
there.
You know, and to know the way I behaved, you know, it was amazing, because obviously I thought I would, you know, tear the house down and freak out. But you know what? In that moment, you become a grown-up. And you realise it's not about you. and screaming and kicking and crying isn't really going to do anything. And it was just really beautiful to be able to be with her, to hold her hand, to comfort her,
of course,
and tell her she was loved. She was surrounded by everybody. My mum gathered the troops. It was amazing.
That's the
and we were
best
all
way.
there, and you know, she didn't want to go.
No,
she absolutely didn't want to go.
She's stuff to do, George.
But
She's
you know,
stuff to do.
it was a beautiful moment for me, a very sad moment. But you know, I talk about it all the time. You know, people say you'll never get over it. I'm like, I don't want to get over it.
No.
My mum is, you know, every day I speak to her, every day without fail. She's a picture in my hallway in the house, and whatever's going on, I sit and say, I went to see Madonna. I went to see Adele. You know, I tell her everything.
I know, and she would have loved this.
She
She'd
would
love
have
the
loved
book.
it, yeah.
And what? Now tell me about this.
So this is an
This is
album I'm
cool.
featuring on Punk Soundcheck, Punk in 3D, and I'm on that.
Wow.
It's a track called Be Electric. And obviously I know you've been loving vinyl because you've been having loads of vinyl on the show.
I
it's back.
love
it's so
it.
exciting.
I do, and I've got an old record player now that I invested in and I brought down all...
I'd love to know what you think of this album. It's very alternative.
Is it?
Yes.
But that's good. See, you're always at the cutting edge, and I shall pretend to be at the cutting edge, George.
It's quite good for putting your makeup on.
Oh.
If you want to be edgy, you know.
Yeah, you can do it to... Well, why not? I just think, yeah, music, what would we do without it, and what would we do without you? You are fabulous. Thank you so much for coming on.
And have an amazing
Karma,
Christmas.
You too. You have a great Christmas. Karma is out now. See you in Glasgow as Captain Hook.
And Cardiff on the weekend.
Cardiff in the weekend. It's all going on. It's wonderful. Right, Rylan, lovely Rylan, and Emma. What a great partnership, you two.
Oh, thanks, gorgeous. Lovely to see George as well. We've got a lovely little show coming up today. We've got Jo Wicks. He's whipping up a speedy spaghetti, perfect for a chilly winter evening. And she has done makeup for the likes of J-Lo and Kate Moss. The goddess of glow, Charlotte Tilbury's going to be joining us.
And we have, if you've got that family member that's impossible to buy for, luckily Steve Wilson's here with the ultimate Christmas gift guide.
And we've been loving I'm a Celebrity this year, but one person who's been watching closer than ever is Zara McDermott. We're going to be talking all about Sam and his time in the camp after this.
Thank you both very much. That's all for today. Tomorrow we're talking sequins with our Mark, and I'll see you at 9 o'clock. I'm away to play this and dance about and put my makeup on. See you tomorrow.